ballpark.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It is episode 22 of the Bronx Nothing podcast.
Episode
The
Bader.
Yankees just lost. Hey, we can't talk about Bader right now. You know, Bader's on the IL. But we still love him. Episode 22 of the Bronx Nothing podcast. We are back. The Yankees just lost a series to the Chicago White Sox. Not a very good baseball team, so I don't know exactly how to feel. As we all know, we still do not have Aaron Judge. There's no timetable yet. We should know by the end of the weekend. And Boone kind of got upset about, they asked him again today because they asked him yesterday, and he was like all upset. He's like, guys, we don't know. We don't know what's going on. We'll know more by hopefully the end of the weekend. So hopefully we get some good news there. But yeah, we don't know when our captain's coming back, but we have to do what we have, with Bauers, Calhoun, Glaber, Rizzo, Stanton, guys like that. Guys got to step up, and we all know that. So we'll see what happens. And they did for the most part today. I mean, guys stepped up, but the Yankees, split the doubleheader. It's hard to sweep doubleheaders. They should have won, honestly, both games, but we'll talk about it. Kevin, how you feeling?
It's a mix of emotions just because of the Judge situation and the way our top of the lineup is batting lately and everything that's going on. And if you can close your eyes and think about the Yankees' injury, how they handle their injuries and their injury reports is exactly what New York looked like yesterday. Fog, orange, you can't see shit. It's smoke and mirrors everywhere. They've done this for the longest now. That every time somebody's hurt, there's no timetable. There's nothing. Pete Alonso got a fastball to the wrist right after the X-rays were negative. He's day to day. There's no if and or odds that we'll see how it feels tomorrow. When he wakes up tomorrow, we'll rest him another day. Emergency situation. There's none of that bullshit, right? What did I say? He was gonna go on the IL. I don't think it's gonna be a 10-day stint. I just don't believe the Yankees anymore. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? How many times are we going to get fed this bullshit, right? And Aaron Boone getting pissed. Bro, Aaron Judge is like the number 2 or 3rd person. You can argue he's one of the faces of baseball.
Listen,
so
box office.
Exactly.
Box office,
so what are you talking about? Why are you getting upset? If you would have told us he's the night of he has a contusion, because I knew for a fact they fucking knew. The day of. If you would have said what he had the day of and he's going on a 10-day, or he's going to go on a 10 or 15, we're not sure yet. And that's it. You keep it clear and cut. That's it. None of this we're going to rest and none of this other shit. Because, again, he slipped with the weeks when he was in the press conference. I'm telling you he's going to be weeks. I don't know if this is to not affect box office. I mean, not affects the attendance. Just because you said box office, I got that shit in my mind.
No, I got you.
But, yeah, if you don't want the chicken bucket sales to go down, I don't know what it is, all right? But listen, diehard Yankees are still going to watch their Yankees, no matter what. So we just want honesty, bro. There's no timeline on Bader. There wasn't a timeline on Donaldson. He just popped up. One rehab session. Giancarlo, the same shit. I mean, what are we doing, man? But listen, I'm sorry for going on a mini rant so early, but it's just I'm frustrated, man. It's frustrating.
I mean, we're tired of secrets, bro. We just wish we knew. Like, I even got upset today, I was coming off the train, and I'm like, dude, why can't we just know right away? I mean, the Mets got the news on Pete Alonso. I think he got hurt early in the game. They got the news after the game. I just wish we knew, and I told Kevin, too, I think we had an off day or whatever, and they didn't let us know.
Nope.
Judge got hurt on Saturday. They didn't let us know on Sunday.
Nope.
And I told Kevin, I'm like, dude, we have off Monday. They're not going to let us know on Monday.
Tuesday.
They're going to let us know Tuesday around 3 or 4, whenever the lineup drops, around there. And I kind of knew, and the only thing that, I will give them the benefit of the doubt for this is because, they knew what it was. At least they could have told us that. If they don't know a timetable, fine. But I wish they could have let us know what injury it was to what part of the body, That's why I was a little bit upset about it.
What the injury was, you could have said it. He has a contusion. He has ligaments. Torn ligaments on his big toe.
Sprain or whatever, yeah. Sprain.
You could have said, we're going to rest it for a few days and see if he's going to go on the IL. But you can, if you in your mind really think he's going, more than likely, say it. Just be honest. Or don't say it. Just tell us what it is. A lot of us could do our own research and we'll make up. But don't tell us we're going to rest it. We're not sure. And bro, come on, bro. This is the New York Yankees. You don't have to wait 3 days to get test results. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Dan Rourke, man. One of my boys on Yankees Twitter. I'm sure you guys listen to his I think after
Yankees
series
Avenue.
pods all the time. Yeah, Yankees Avenue.
Shout
I
out to
always
them.
give him a listen too. He had he had a doctor on or whatever. He's like,
Yeah, right
he
quick.
loves Judge. He's like, yo, F this, man. I'm gonna get my doctor on here and see the timetable. Go check that episode
Yeah, and I
out with that
believe he
doctor.
said
That
three
was pretty
weeks
cool.
on the healthy side.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't even know what to expect. Aaron Judge, he's a different animal. 6'7", 280. Not many players like him. I mean, it's crazy. The best players in the game have been going down like flies of late. Pete Alonso still day to day, but he got hurt. Aaron Judge. I saw Jordan Alvarez during the game. Fox put a tweet out. Hopefully a speedy recovery for him. I think it was oblique. I don't know exactly what it was,
Oof.
but I mean, these guys are going down like flies. It's crazy, man. I don't know
It
what's going on
happens.
with
It's the grind
baseball.
of the season, but also, I
Yeah.
mean, the Judge thing was a freak accident. I'm still pissed at that. Dodger Stadium. Of course, they're gonna fix it now, but whatever. I mean, listen, I don't want to hear any people talking shit about Judge. This is really not his fault. He's looked healthy, honestly, and if he wouldn't have slid, he would have been fine throughout since last year. So I mean, the Yankees also rest their guys. We're gonna talk about it too. They rest their guys here and there. You can never look at Aaron Judge pass and say he's never played a full season because Yankees don't do that anymore. I've said this before. If even if he's healthy, he's playing 152 to 155 games. I believe he played as much games last year because he was chasing 62. He wasn't going to play all those games. I mean, these guys believe in that load management bullshit. It comes and bites you in the ass in
Yeah.
October. It just doesn't work. I don't want to hear this shit, Brent. It's annoying, bro. Look at basketball. Isn't basketball? I mean, yes, the grind of baseball is longer. It's 162 games. But listen, they rested Kawhi, and how did that turn out for the Clippers? Don't give me that shit. Let's stop punting, bro. Let's win these games when we can.
I mean, listen, I know like he wasn't able to play, but I was thinking about like what Kobe said basically when he said like, listen, I know like some guys or some families can't afford to see me every game, so I try to play there,
DH
be on
him.
the court
Give
every
him a
night.
half day off.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I met this one of my buddies that know me on Twitter, Bolton. He came up to me and it sucked for him because he came on the trip to see the Yankees for 3 days, and it sucks because sometimes you only go to Yankee Stadium once a year. You go for 3 day, you go for 3 games, excuse me, and you don't see Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
So that
Uh,
sucks.
and
It made
and
me feel kind of spoiled.
and it
But
happens a lot on Sundays, right? Because of the rest day, they like to give them
yeah,
double days
double
off,
rest days.
right?
Yeah,
All that BS. It happens a lot, and a lot of times you take your kids. I have a son. You take them on Sundays. They don't have school and stuff like that, right? It sucks. One, for the fan aspect, and two is just I don't believe it just doesn't work. You want to rest them, you start resting them maybe a few games here and there, closer to the back part of the season. Why? Because now you know where you are in the standings, right? And two, you're closer. You know now you can afford to rest them. But you're resting them now. We're trying to chase the division. Now we ain't got shit.
yeah. Nah, I
But
know it's tough right now. We just gotta, I don't know, just wait. Kind of just it's like a
weather
wait
the
and see
storm.
game, and it's scary. You
McKinney
got
is
Boston.
here.
You got Boston coming in. McKinney. He's a nice little story. I know you're not too crazy about him, Kevin.
Hey,
We'll get into
listen.
him.
Hey, listen. I talk shit about him, and I'll go ahead and what is the saying? Eat the crow or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, some shit
bite
like
your
that,
tongue.
or
Bite your
whatever.
tongue.
But listen,
Bite
I'll
your
keep
tongue.
saying he ain't shit if he's gonna keep batting. So I'll keep saying that because he's been hitting.
R-
So
Yeah,
McKinney,
I
I
like
love
that.
you ain't
I
shit,
like
bro.
that. All right, we can't be too happy because the Yankees just lose 2 out of 3, but no, it's okay to smile a little bit, Kev. You want to
Yeah, you should
wanna hit
smile. You were in
anything else?
Legends.
Yeah, no, and I saw Brian Cashman, and I saw
What did you
Brian
say to
Cashman
him?
again. I basically
You
just
should have
told him,
asked him. Are we gonna get a left
bring him.
fielder in the trade deadline?
I told him bring us 28 and don't trade Glaber, and he kind of gave me like leave me alone, kid. He kind of gave me like a thumbs up. He's like, yo, Glaber's as good as gone. I'm like, all
Oh
right,
well.
fair enough. He didn't say that, but he was kind of like, all right, man. We'll see. We'll see
Listen,
what
I don't know.
happens
I don't know
there.
what's gonna
But
happen, but in game one,
in game one, it was Schmidt versus Giolito, and Giolito had a no
oh my
hitter
fucking god, bro!
through 6.
You know that had me real nervous.
No, you know what I was thinking too.
I was
Like,
real
one
nervous,
of the-
bro. I'm like, we cannot
Yeah,
get no hit by Giolito.
no, yeah, especially Giolito. And listen, I got so nervous. I'm like, I almost put out a tweet that said it might be happening often with this Yankee lineup right now. I know we do have a couple guys, but
It's the
they've
Judge
been
effect.
struggling. Yeah, and that affects everybody else in the lineup, guys. It affects Glaber, it affects Rizzo, it affects Stan because they don't see, they see, the guys don't really go after him. They kind of pitch around him or whatever. They have to go at him when Judge is in the lineup. So, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
especially
something you
for
have to
Glaber
take
leading
into
off.
account. Yep. Well, he's in 2 now because Willie's been banging and he's leading off now. That's interesting. The Yankees are going with Willie leading off. But yeah, let's go into game 2 or excuse me, game 1. Zavala got Schmidt twice. He got him. He porched him in the third inning, and then in the fifth, he crushed that ball into the bleachers in left field. So that gave him a 3-0 lead, and that was all the offense that the White Sox had. But that's all they really needed. The Yankees had a nice 2-out rally in the bottom of the seventh. Willie walked and IKF with a nice double, and that broke up the no hitter. They brought in Joe Kelly, start out the inning, because Giolito had 100 pitches. They bring in Kelly. He walks. Like I said, he walks Willie. Double to IKF, which should have been caught. I don't know if you remember, Kevin.
I don't know what happened. Maybe the Canada Wildfires. They both stopped.
I think it was just Benny. He was like, I miss the Yankees, man. I hate it here in the South Side. He was getting it from the fans. I don't know.
No home run ass. No home run ass out of here, bro.
He was getting it from the fans at Yankee Stadium. They were like, "Yo, Benny, you wanted too much money." Like they were shouting at him.
Hey, yo, how's the pizza in Chicago?
I don't know. I never been to Chicago.
If you like deep dish, they love their deep dish down there.
No, I'm good. I'm good on the deep dish. But yeah. So the IKF double. I mean, it was still 3-1 at that point. Kelly got out of that inning, and then listen, it's like that tease that the Yankees always give you at the end of the game. We own Liam Hendricks, and he comes in first pitch.
Boom.
JD takes him deep.
Brings him rain.
3-2 game.
We need rain actually with these wildfires.
We need rain.
Literally,
and he gave us rain. Yeah, like it's crazy too. Like I know a lot of the fans don't like him, but I can't even enjoy his homers now, Kevin. Like it's like, dude, he hits a homer and we're down. I'm like, bro. He's an
analytical how do you say gem right now because he's batting 185, but he has 4 home runs and like 35 at bats or something like that, 40. So I mean, listen, the pop is there. I don't mind it. Listen, if you're batting like that, but you're hitting home runs, I don't mind. And that was a 96 inside, which he didn't get on that pitch last year for sure. So
he just turned on it.
Exactly.
Nice to see.
It's nice to see that, and listen, if JD's gonna be that guy, it's clear that DJ ain't it right now. So the roles have reversed.
We gotta talk about DJ. We gotta have a deep talk about DJ.
0 for 3 that night.
He's been getting some slander, and I don't really like to slander guys, but we'll get into him.
Nah, go ahead. Let Joey have it. Let Joey have it.
Nah, yeah. Listen, Joey's my boy, but listen, every player's been going through something, but DJ slump. I think he's 9 for his last 63 is tough. It's tough right now for DJ fans. I get it. But yeah, the Yankees go down. After the JD homer, 1-2-3, 3 ground outs, and Hendricks, they get the save, and they take the first game 3-2. Schmidt pitched 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Canley was good. Nice to see him back in pinstripes. He pitched an inning. Cordero with 3 strikeouts. He had a walk, but 3 strikeouts. We'll take it from him. And Abreu came in the 9th. Pitched an inning, no hits. So that was encouraging.
That puts Schmidt's ERA under 5, by the way.
Okay. What? I don't know. He pitched,
it's easier to look at with a 4 in front.
Yeah, I know it still sucks because I feel like he pitched well, but
he did. I'm not gonna sit here and talk crap. Listen, yeah.
The porch giveth. Hey, shout out that she put that tweet out. The porch giveth and the porch taketh. That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
Yeah.
We don't move it back for you guys. We've said that a million times. The porch stays there. Yep. Honestly, they should have never played the game, Kevin. I got a serious migraine from that air.
A lot of people told me that. Ant was there. Shout out to Jock. He was there. He said that he had a migraine by the 7th inning. It was bad. The game shouldn't have been played. How was today, though?
It was much better today, honestly.
Towards the night, I think.
I could see the sky, yeah. I got out yesterday later at night because I wanted to check. I thought it was at like 310 in my area. The Bronx was at 360, like air quality. And I don't know, it smelled still bad last night. Then I got out this morning. I was like, dude, I could see the sky. I woke up, my window wasn't orange. So it's crazy. Like I'm gonna look back at this. Yeah. We're gonna look back at this like later in the season and be like, wow, that actually happened. But yeah, as you know, you guys all know, Game 2 was postponed, so we had to play a doubleheader today. Rightfully so. They should never play Game 1.
No.
But it is what it is. It was hard to see the ball. I don't know if you saw, but Vaughn almost dropped the ball. I think it was a.
You couldn't read anything. You couldn't. It was hard to see, and you couldn't see from across the field anyway, and stuff like that. Driving was horrible too. So I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna head out down there, but yeah, just like the Yankee injury reports, right? Smoke and mirrors.
All right, yes, me, Kevin. All right, I don't want. I
The
don't want to talk
mystery
about.
team.
Yeah,
And get
nah. Listen,
fucking get Scooby Doo on fucking the Yankees injury reports.
we dread the injury report every game.
Oh my
You
god,
guys hear
bro.
it on TV. I dread the tweet from Kirshner or or Hoke. It sucks because you feel like bad news is always coming with this team, especially
Or
when it
no
comes
news.
or no news. It's just like there's no update or no timetable. All right, let's go to game two. Luis Severino versus Lance Lynn, and not a great start for Sevy. In the top of the second, he walks Vaughn, and then Berger. I don't know if you know, but I think Berger. I think he's third in the American League in OPS, something like that. Or I
Yeah,
mean,
but let me
it's slugs. I think it's slug.
let me
And
di-
slug, he's third.
let me dive into this. And please, I know I talk a lot about Higgy, but just watch this game again. Or if you did watch this game, how many drop third strikes did he have? Right? That's one.
I think he had like three actually.
Number two, he literally fouls a pitch off a fastball high and in on Berger, and he literally goes. If you look at Higgy where he's lined up, it's not that. And the other two home runs, you can see that. Well, in the Luis Roberts, I believe, you can see that Sevy missed his spot. He was lined up on the Moncada. Sorry, he was lined up on the outside part of the plate, and Sevy missed inside. That's clear. But on this pitch here, he goes down the middle, straight there. Like, why would you throw two fastballs back to back to this guy? He just fouled one straight off. If you're a hitter, you know when you just peel a pitch off, you just missed it. So what he does, he puts it in the fucking seats. I can't stand Higgy calling games, bro.
I know you're way over him. I mean, we'll talk about Austin Wells.
No, yeah. No, don't worry about it. I mean, it's just. I want
yeah.
people to see. Listen, he got a double. I get it. He hits here and there. I'm not gonna argue that his bat has been slightly better than what's ever been. But listen, I just can't. We were giving Gary shit for his defense. We gotta hold Higgy to a better standard, man. He hasn't been good.
Yeah, nah, he hasn't been great, especially calling games. A lot of Yankee fans are. I mean, you see the Cole breakdown. A lot of fans were seeing out about that. Cole with Trevino and then Cole Higgy. It's not great. Speaking about Higgy, in the bottom of the second with 2 outs, McKinney first Yankee at bat with the triple. Higgy with an RBI double to make it 2-1. So he did hit today a little bit, and then Calhoun continues to bang, single to tie it up 2-2. That kind of made it a new ball game, gave Sevy like new life. And we talk about this all the time, Kevin. Shut down innings. Once they tie up the game or give you the lead, we need to shut down innings. The Yankees tied up the game, and then first batter of the inning, Robert, like you mentioned, he crushed it, hits a homer in the dead center field in Monument Park. It gives the White Sox a 3-2 lead, and then he K's Eloy, which obviously he didn't have his best stuff today. He did have 6 strikeouts, but he gave up a lot of long balls. Moncada,
3.
it was just a fastball in, and he just hit it. He it wasn't really porched, honestly.
Boy, I wish Glaber could
uh,
do that. We'll talk about it when Glaber should have done that. Don't worry.
We'll talk about it. But nah, that gave the White Sox a 4-2 lead. And like I mentioned, it was a tough start for Sevy. You went 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. In the bottom of the fourth with 1 out, Higgy with a single, and then Willie continues to bang. He follows me on Twitter. He follows me on Instagram, and he continues to bang.
2-run shot.
2-run shot, 4-4, tie game.
A whopping 97 off the bat.
And then listen, he wasn't really talked about. This guy hasn't really been talked about. But Hoke mentioned maybe that 5-hour stint in Lehigh Valley was good for Oswaldo, because he had a 2-out single in the bottom of the 5th, and it gave the Yankees the lead. So it took Sevy. Sevy wasn't going to get the loss for the game. No decision either way. But it gave the Yankees a 5-4 lead. And then in the 7th, Kevin, we've talked about this a million times, I feel like. When other teams hit our best guys, it hurts. And we know King has always been, the past couple of years, he's been injured. He's been in our top 3, like in our trust circle, pretty much.
Yeah.
At all points of the season. You think that's fair, right?
I think this, yeah.
At all points. Yeah, he's always top 3. Listen, he gives up a double to Robert. The 2 guys that I knew were gonna haunt us. I was in Legends. I saw him on the Yandex circle. I'm like, these guys are huge. Robert with a double down the left field line, And then you can't our guy Ryan mentioned it. You can't get away with that down the middle, man. You make that mistake down the middle, they're gonna make you pay. Eloy hits a homer, he puts it into the Yankee bullpen, and I take a 6-5 lead, and that was soul crushing me.
It's just because I mean, Wandy gets out of the previous inning, and I know it's the righty, and I know he hasn't been good against righties, but you bring Wandy in for 1/3, and then you have to pitch King 2 innings, and it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, I wish I would have seen Wandy there. Let him go out there and see if he could get one of those two guys, and then bring him in. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Why not? Why not? Why not have him pitch against? Why not have him pitch against Roberts at least? I mean, see what he does. I mean, right? And then you pull him if anything. I don't know. I mean, it's just wishful thinking. I mean, yeah, I'm not criticizing Boone 100% for bringing King. That's your guy. Those are your guys. King, Marinaccio, King Lee now has looked great every time he's come out. He came in for the.
yeah, he's been good. Yeah.
So those are your guys. You're pulling the right strings. I'm not gonna, but I'm just maybe overthinking a little bit just because King Peralta hasn't been great against righties, but he's gonna have to overcome that. So I mean, why not give him at least one guy? That's just me. But
speaking about a lefty and a Wandy, still haven't seen Crook. Still have not seen Matt Crook, which is crazy. Is he like even a person at this point?
I don't know.
Didn't get to see him in a doubleheader. I was like, dude, at this point we have to see him, but I guess the Yankees didn't see a lane for him.
No.
Like we said, Canley came in. He's been good. Pitched an inning. Got a nice strikeout to end that inning. And in the ninth, you know how it is with the Yankees, Kevin. It's always, a 6-5 game. The Yankees pinch hit for Higgy with JD, and he works a nice walk.
Yeah, very nice walk.
And they pinch run for JD with Volpe. He was like kind of running up and down the line, trying to get ready. They bring in Volpe. They send him a kind of like a hit and run. Well,
I don't think so. I think IKF was just slick and
pretending.
And man, listen, if that was a little bit harder, maybe it goes through, and we get first and third. And I knew it at that point. We had guys on second and first, and I knew it. Like we have to move these guys over because it's just a double play. I mean, I didn't want to say it. I don't want to text you. I don't want to tweet it. I don't want to do none of that. But in my head, I knew it. I was just like, fuck, man. And that's exactly what happens. Listen, you're not gonna have Glaber bunt. I mean, that's not what's gonna happen. Glaber almost missed a porch job there. I was texting you to blow that thing fair. But yeah, I mean that inside fastball jams him, and I wish he could turn on it. Like I said,
pops it straight up. That's like the worst out. Besides a strikeout or a double play, that's like you can't have that.
I just feel I feel like maybe you're trying to do too much. Once we have to get into the after two strikes, we're just trying to get bro. He's good at that, and you're good at that, and that's my thing with Glaber. I felt like it was his spot because Rizzo is just awful, and he go ahead and ground into a double play, but. Yeah, man, it's a tough loss there because I felt like we had a chance.
Yeah, he was off the bag. Absolutely off the bag. I know Stan didn't have a great game, but at least you give us a chance with Mike. Big G up there. I call him Mike when he's struggling a little bit. And that works, by the way. It's a thing me and my buddies have done for a long time. No disrespect to Giancarlo, but when I call him Mike, he usually does well. And listen, there's a team coming in that he hits pretty well. So I think I'm gonna call Mike all weekend. Maybe I'll wear his jersey on Saturday. Actually.
Maybe this is the. I mean, listen, we need him, bro. And I know he's a guy who takes accountability for sure. But man, G, if it's a moment where we need you to destroy balls is right now, bro. Because this Yankee offense, man, especially when the bottom of the lineup is helping you out. Like we can't.
I'll be real with you. I feel really good about Bauers and Calhoun right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about you.
IKF too. He has his time. He has his moments. I know. Look at you scratch your head. Listen, he had a bad Dodgers series.
I'm not scratching.
But he had a great Seattle City. I mean, he got 2 hits in. Let me see. He had 3 hits in this series. By the way, in this game, the Yankees had 3 2-out hits, which is rare.
Yeah, I wanted to pull out some stats that Eric Boylan tweeted out. So Willie Calhoun is 12 for his last 39 with a homer, 5 doubles, 7 RBIs, 4 walks, 8 runs in his last 12 games. And Jake Bauers is 10 for 26, hitting .385 with 3 homers, 5 doubles, 7 RBI, 5 walks, and 5 runs over his last 9 games. I mean, listen.
There's no way
keep saying, like, if you get to that kind of production out of those two guys, Rizzo, we need you. I know the Tatis, like that injury. I mean, what is he? Brian Hogue tweeted out he's like one for his last 19
I do
since
not
then.
feel this is an injury with Rizzo. He was hot, and we sit him for 3 games, 4 total rest days.
You were vocal about
4 total rest days. You cannot be on fire or hitting the ball well, seeing the ball well, and then take 4. That's literally almost a week off. Let's call it that. In baseball, that's like a 2-week vacation. 3 games. Listen, I feel like he should have DH'd in game 3 at least. But yeah, I mean, listen, and that Seattle series is what I'm talking about. You can't sit that guy. And now look at the fruits of your labor. Boom. I mean, if you're good to play, you're good to play. Why are we resting guys again? Again, we go through this back and forth. We keep punting these lineups. We keep flipping these lineups upside down. There's no fluidity. There's no. I mean, come on, bro. We have to be the team. Somebody can look it up because we don't have the manpower to look that shit up. We have to be the team with the most different lineups in the last 2 years.
That drives a lot of Yankee fans berserk. Lineup consistency, and sometimes it drives me too because I feel like a lot of the top teams in baseball, Atlanta, they're a prime example.
Acuna. Listen, you're worried about people getting hurt. You don't think they're worried about Acuna getting hurt? You don't think they're worried about Acuna getting hurt?
He's injury prone.
Every single day that man is on the field. Lindor every day. Pete Alonso every day.
I know a lot of
Wander every day. Randy every day. All these guys play every day. Our guys never play every day.
Besides Volpe, I think he leads the Yankees in like games started. But he sat today the first game. So I think he's missed only 2 games this year so far, 2 or 3 maybe. I don't know. But yeah, the Yankees shot the first 2, but the mood gets a little better because we take game 3. Kevin, you want to get into game 3?
Yeah.
Before I know you're hot. All right, listen. We had Vasquez on the mound, Randy Vasquez.
Shout out to Vasquez.
He was 27th man. Yo, big shout out to him. We'll get into him in a sec. They had Clevenger on the mound, former Guardian, and I think he had a perfect game through 3 innings, but Willie said, listen, that's not going to happen. And they challenged the play. Nice little move by Willie. Got there in second base, double, and the 4th to lead it off. And then Glaber smoked that. He smoked that. I think he put it close to the bleachers or whatever, but he hit it out. Should have done that in the first game.
I know.
But we'll take it. We'll take it. Yankees take a 2-0 lead. And then McKinney in the bottom of the 5th with a solo jack. Kevin, I know you're mad, bro. I know. Listen, I put out a tweet. All right, so that gave us a 2-0 lead. I put out a tweet about how Bauers just needed maybe consistent at-bats at the major
What a
league level.
surprise.
And shout out my boy Johnny Lasagna. He kind of put the GIF under it. It was like a Florio going like this. And I don't know.
Listen, I wanted Florio, but I mean, I forgot. Nestor's Apple responded to one of my tweets and said, if the Yankees call up Florio, they don't have any options. They'll have to DFA him. If McKinney doesn't work, it's a win-win. It's a win if he does good, and it doesn't matter. They can DFA him if it doesn't work out. So I think that's the reason why. And listen, if that's the reason, okay. Listen, it worked out. The guy's hitting. I don't care. Listen, I've always said this. Whoever's hitting, I want them in the lineup. Willie's been banging since Boone said Willie bangs. Willie has been banging. There's no argument about it. You can go back and see that.
Me on Twitter.
That's number 1. Number 2, Bauers. As soon as he started getting consistent at bats, oh look, a guy getting consistent at bats. He's fucking hitting now. What a fucking surprise. Let me guess. He's gonna fucking sit tomorrow.
Don't say that. Who? Oh, it's Whitlock.
Sea.
Oh my God, Garrett Whitlock on the mound. He's not a great starter, but you just know how it is, bro. Former Yankee. He's gonna haunt us. I mean, the game only really got scary. In the top of the 6th, that's when Vasquez kind of lost control. He had 2 outs. That 2 out. The Yankees, I feel like they have a hard time. Like when they get 2 outs, it should be a breeze after that. You have a 1-2-3 inning. They get 2 outs. Sheets with the single. Then he hits Robert with the pitch. I don't know if you saw, like they showed it on TV. He kind of flipped the bat. And it doesn't feel good, guys, getting hit with 98 in the back. Trust me. A lot of you guys, if you got
I mean, everybody has the right to be pissed off. I mean,
Listen, they brought in Ron. And listen, that view from behind no plate, that changeup that he threw to Eloy to strike him out, It's like that, Kev. It started like right in the box. Like let's say the box was there. It started right there inside the pitch. He thought he was gonna pull it. It almost hit him in the cleat. It was a perfect pitch from Ron. Beautiful changeup.
Yeah,
Ron went.
Ron was nasty.
Listen, Ron gave us some length today. Fastball looked live. Didn't give up any hits, but he did walk one. 4 strikeouts. Good to see Ron back out there. He was extremely nasty. And then listen, this is my boy. I guess it's my boy now. That's how like I'm labeled now. I'm the Clay Holmes fan. Me and Connor. Shout out my boy Connor. Clay Holmes, Kevin. How do you feel about Clay Holmes? 4-0 with 3 saves and a .55 ERA and 20 strikeouts over the last 16 outings. How does that make you feel, Kevin?
And now I think now you can say he's like top 3.
Oh, he's he's top 3 in the order.
Now he's back in the circle.
Okay.
We saw his splits. He's been nasty away. He has been. The splits are there. This is his first. Let's be honest. This is his first clean inning at home. He's always fucked up. He's always giving up a run. If you look at it, at home he gave up 8 runs in 11 innings. I think, or 12. So listen, let's not sit here and act like he wasn't horrible. My thing is when a guy and again he has his moments. He has his strides. He's going in. He's like a J.R. Smith. Okay, he's streaky.
Yo, do not compare my closer to J.R. Smith, okay? Team switch, by the way, my guy. Do not compare him to J.R. Smith.
He is streaky. He is streaky as hell. Like when he goes on these streaks, yes. But listen, let's not act like
isn't that what baseball is though? Every guy goes through streaks. Every guy is streaky in baseball.
I don't know, man. I mean, when we talk about a closer.
Besides Luis Ariz, he's from another planet.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to closers, though. Normally, they got to be mostly consistent. Clase is consistent. Hader is consistent, right? Robertson is consistent for the Mets. I know he fucked up. Let's not rub that in for them right now, but he has been. You get a blown save here and there. That's fine. But
D-Rob has been good for them.
Yeah, he has been good. That's why I was like, holy shit, this guy. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be good, but he's working it out. Doval, all those guys, they've been good. So that's my thing. My closer has to be at least 80-20. Don't give me that 60-40 shit, because then and right now you're 50-50. Right now maybe you're 40-60, because let's see. But I mean, there's a stretch at home with Boston. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He does not. Connor, please don't ever put a Mo gif. When it talks to closer, let's leave the Mo gifs alone. Okay, we cannot put Mo out there. Okay, but I still sweat every time fucking Clay Holmes comes out to close.
Listen, he did walk a guy, but he got out of it, and that's my closer. He had 1 walk, no strikeouts. Didn't give up any hits though. It's okay. We had a 3-run lead. He's allowed to walk a guy. I'll give him a pass. But yep, Yankees take Game 3 on to Boston now. I think they got Duvall coming back. I've been watching them a little bit. Adam Duvall.
Yeah.
I think he was hitting like 4 something for them. But I mean, the Yankees got to hit. The Yankees got to score runs, and our pitching's gonna have to carry us during the series. Anything you're looking forward to this series, Kevin?
Are we seeing Bello?
It is. I just got it up right now. Whitlock versus Cole. Oh, by the way, all 7 o'clock games. Houck. Oh my God, his ERA is 5. But I'll be honest, he's nasty. Tanner Houck against Herman. I feel good about that because Herman's pretty good.
Herman's been good.
And then Brian Bello against Clark Schmidt. Sunday Night Baseball, baby. Bello, tú eres un de lo mío, dominicano, but you ain't Pedro, brother. You ain't Pedro. Let's beat him, baby. Clark Schmidt on the mound. Sunday Night Baseball to hopefully bring out the brooms. Let's go Yankees. I'm hyped.
Do you want to see the same lineup but with Stanton tomorrow? I agree. It's a righty, so I want to see Bauers, McKinney, and Calhoun.
All right. So
Calhoun is
who played both games today?
I think Willie.
Who started both games today? Willie.
But Willie DH the second one. No. Stanton's DHing. But my thing is that Willie right field.
It's 3 righties. It's 3 righties. So they're gonna. I think they're gonna put in.
McKinney plays center.
Bauers, McKinney. Yeah, I realized that in like the 3rd inning. I'm like, oh my God, he's playing center field.
I don't know much about him. I looked at his numbers and that closed his reference page right away. I was like, I'm not looking at this shit. I'm not gonna get more frustrated than what I am.
How about a triple and a homer today, though?
That's fine. That's fine.
You punch in the air.
Listen, if he's gonna keep breaking while I say he ain't shit, then he ain't shit.
Okay, Kevin, that's fine. Yeah, that works.
But yes, so Willie and right, him in center, and Bauers at left, and Stanton DHing. Yeah, Volpe. Even though Oswaldo could bat lefty. I don't know if they want to go heavy lefty against this guy. I don't know how they're going to do that because maybe you can put Waldo again in short and go heavy lefty. But I want to see Donaldson, though. DJ, you have to take the day off.
I want to see Donaldson against
And
Whitlock.
I don't want to see fucking Higgy. If I see Higgy tomorrow.
Oh, my God. Did Trevino catch the he caught the nightcap. Please do not put Higgy with Cole tomorrow.
Listen, and this is my thing. If you do that, you are telling me one thing and showing me another. You are an analytical team, and the splits are clear as day. Higgy is horrible with Cole. There's no situation where Higgy should be catching Cole.
I think Higgy's like Sevy's guy. Like, I guess like his personal catcher.
No. Even if Trevino is out, IKF can become a catcher again and catch against Cole. I do not want to see Higgy catching Cole again, Mario. Again.
No, I'm on that train too, bro. But I'm just saying, like, Trevino did catch the nightcap, so it does worry me a little bit. Now I'm gonna be thinking about this all night. Thank you, Kevin, for putting that in my mind. But yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything. We need DJ and Rizzo and Gleyber.
We really need to take 2 out of Boston now because then we're going to play the Mets. We're looking at the Mets against Verlander and
Scherzer.
The senior citizens. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that there's discounts for senior citizens, those tees in Citi Field.
Yeah, you keep trolling them. You keep trolling them, then they sweep us, and I'm gonna be pissed, bro. That's why I don't like trolling, bro. I don't like trolling. I'll start being a villain. I'll start trolling when we win the World Series.
Loco,
that's what I'm gonna be.
Déjame tranquilo, bro. Keith gets mad. Shout out to Keith and in station. Yeah, the ARP duo is up next week.
We'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Thank you guys for listening to episode 22 of the Bronx Nothing podcast. We'll be back after the Red Sox series, and stay tuned. We'll maybe have some surprises coming up.
Yeah.
On where we're gonna be going. Or maybe a live stream here and there coming up. We'll see. We'll see. But, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And again, thank you guys for listening so much. We appreciate you guys, the support. Thank you guys.
Gracias. De lo mío personal, ustedes saben. Esto es para la gente que habla en español. No, esa gente no pagan. Quítalo de ahí. Thank you very much. Let's go, Yanks. Vamos arriba, Yankee.
Folks, sponsor us.
I just look at the pitch. I hit the pitch. I do my job. I talk to the hitting coach. The hitting coach talking to me, and I did it what I supposed to do. Good night. Let's go, Yanks.
Yeah.